Welcome to Selection Sathi. Today we learn Linux networking commands SSH, SCP, curl, wget, and netstat. These are the essential tools for remote server management and network debugging. Every developer and DevOps engineer uses these daily. Let's begin. First concept: SSH, Secure Shell. SSH provides encrypted remote login to another machine. The basic syntax is SSH user at host. This opens an interactive shell on the remote machine. The default port is 22. Use -p to specify a different port like -p20 to 22. For key-based authentication, use -i followed by your private key file. SSH keygen generates a key pair, public and private. SSH copy ID copies your public key to the remote server, enabling passwordless login. Key authentication is more secure than passwords and is required for automation. Second concept: SCP, Secure Copy. SCP copies files over SSH using the same encryption. To upload, SCP file.txt user at host:/path. The local file is the first argument. To download, SCP user at host:/path/file.txt./local. The remote path comes first and the local destination is second. Use -r for recursive directory copies. Important difference: SCP uses uppercase P for port, while SSH uses lowercase p. Don't mix them up, it's a common source of confusion. Third concept: curl. Curl is a powerful HTTP client that works from the command line. The simplest usage: curl URL, it fetches the content and prints it to the terminal. $X specifies the HTTP method, get is the default, post, put, delete for APIs. -d sends post data. $H adds custom headers like content type application JSO. -o saves the response to a file with a custom name. $O saves it with the original file name. -s runs in silent mode. Curl is the go-to tool for API testing and debugging. Fourth concept: netstat and ss. These commands show network connections and listening ports. The most common usage is netstat-tulpn-t for TCP, -u for UDP, -l for listening sockets only, -p to show the process name and PID, -n for numeric addresses which avoids slow DNS lookups. SS is the modern replacement for netstat. It's faster and provides more detail. Use the same flags, SS-tulpn. A common check: netstat-tulpn pipe grep:80 shows what's listening on port 80. First example: SSH into a server. Basic password login: SSH deploy at 192.168.1.100. With a private key, SSH-i.sh/mykey.pem deploy at the IP. On a custom port, SSH-p20 to 20 to deploy at the IP. For passwordless setup, run SSH copy ID deploy at the IP. This copies your public key to the server's authorized keys file. From then on, SSH connects without asking for a password. Second example: copy file with SCP. Upload scp app.tar.gz deploy at server:/opt/releases. This copies the local file to the remote server over encrypted SSH. download, scp deploy at server:/var/log/app.log./logs. For an entire directory, add -r, scp-r project deploy at server:/opt. On a custom port, use uppercase -p, scp-p20 to file deploy at server:/tmp. Third example, download with wget. wget followed by a URL downloads the file to the current directory. If the download gets interrupted, use -c to resume wget-c URL. It picks up exactly where it left off. $O lets you rename the downloaded file. -b runs the download in the background, useful for large files. wget also supports recursive website mirroring, but curl is generally better for API work. Fourth example, check open ports. Sudo netstat-tulpn shows all listening TCP and UDP ports with process names. We can see that Nginx is listening on port 80. Pipe through grep:80 to filter for a specific port. ss-tulpn does the same thing but faster. For scanning ports on a remote machine, use nmap-p80,443 followed by the IP. This tells you which ports are open on the target. Quick tips. Tip 1. Use SSH key authentication instead of passwords. It's more secure and enables automation. Tip 2. SCP uses uppercase P for port while SSH uses lowercase p. Don't mix them up. Tip 3. Curl for API testing. wget for file downloads. Each tool has its strength. Tip 4. SS is the modern replacement for netstat. Use ss-tulpn for faster results. For more concept videos like this, download the Selection Sathi app. Like and subscribe. Thank you.